Well, guys, there you have it. Alabama just got their first game in the books.
Yep.
It was what I expected.
Yep.
Jalen Milroe made history today. I feel good about moving forward. How you feel
Exactly.
about this, man?
Hey man, listen. It's Middle Tennessee State, so we ain't jumping out the building or whatever. But what I saw, I like. There's a few little areas that we can clean up, and I'm pretty sure they will work on it this coming week. But I like what I saw in Miro. Nice touch on the ball. Nice deep balls, man. But they said he couldn't do. He couldn't make those deep throws. He made some nice deep throws. I like the way he, you know, just didn't take off running. He looked for his check downs or all his different reads, and if it wasn't there, he took it. If it was, he tried to pass the ball. So, overall, I'm happy. Like I said, it's Middle Tennessee State, but it's a good start to this season. We have Texas coming up, so we get ready for them guys.
Yep, just to double down on the Jalen Milroe thing. Yes, I agree with everything you said. Uh, I wonder, this right here should quiet some of the haters, the people that really didn't want Milroe to be the quarterback because he did a lot of things. And one thing that stuck out to me, it wasn't him taking off running. It wasn't even the throws. It was him being poised in the pocket, not so anxious to take off running. And that's what I want to see from him is sitting there and be willing to make the throw, but run if you have to.
Right.
And when he had to, he had to. But when he had to make the throws, he had to make the throws. And, hey, he ended up with 3 TD passes, but it should have been 4. One of them was a pass interference.
Right. And listen, that one beautiful pass to Buns, he stood in and he took a hit.
He took it.
He didn't panic. He didn't take off. He waited till Buns, got open. And what I do like about that throw also is he threw Bun was already open, but he threw the
Yes.
ball. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
To the spot.
To
He
the
should have
spot
been in.
and
Yes,
Buns
he
ran
was
under the
open.
ball. Exactly.
Yes.
It was perfect placement. Buns didn't have to stop. He didn't have to, adjust or none of that stuff. He put the ball right where it needed to be. And that was beautiful, bro. So I'm very encouraged about that, man. I'm very
Yes.
encouraged about that. So
So I'm gonna fast forward to a little bit.
okay.
I'm gonna go to one of your players that you like so much. Kendrick Blackshire.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, baby, with that takeaway. Hey, that was nice, bro.
It
I
was,
said,
man.
look at my man, keep fighting, bro.
Keep
Like
the fight.
I tell this to my son all the time, and I took it from Kirby Smart. Keep chopping wood,
Right.
because I tell him you keep chopping wood, you're gonna eventually chop the tree down. And this is what
Exactly.
I would tell Kendrick Blackshot, bro. Keep chopping at the wood, bro, because you're
Keep
gonna
chopping.
eventually chop the tree down, man.
Exactly, man. It was a great play for him. And I've been on that guy since high school, and I've been, championing him for the longest, man. And he made a great play tonight, and hopefully that'll give him some more looks, and get in the game some, and he can show us what he have. So I'm happy for him. Um, I like what I saw in Mr. Lawson, brother.
Oh, yes. Sideline to sideline, baby. He flying around
Brother.
the field. Like I said, sideline to sideline, laying the hit. If he got to get back there and got there and get that quarterback, he getting back there doing it. He doing it all. He
He's
looking like a Alabama
mhm.
linebacker.
he
So this goes to show me that we weren't wrong about last year. About
right,
we felt like he should have been starting over Henry Toto.
right,
I feel like that made us valid for saying that. Like,
right,
yes, Lawson is legit, man.
right,
Lawson is legit. I will say that.
right.
But
And
I want go ahead.
no, go ahead. No, what you gonna say?
I about to say I want to talk about Terry Young Arnold too.
Yeah,
I liked him like that first that when they first tried to try him up. I was like, yes, sir.
yeah,
I said because I expect next week. I expect them to test him a lot,
right.
and I feel like it is not gonna be what they think it's gonna be.
It's not gonna be what it was last year.
Nah.
They think they're looking at last year's film, and it's a whole different dude this year.
Yes, sir.
It's a whole different scheme this year. So yeah, it's not going to be what it was last year. I looked at the Texas game early, and they eventually got it going. They started all kind of
Yeah.
slow. They eventually got it going, and they have some areas to work in. But they're coming to Tuscaloosa. Uh, Tonight we didn't see everything. We saw just a little small portion. We did what we needed to do to get past Middle Tennessee State. So it's going to be, you know, next week is going to be a whole total different ball game. So,
Yes, sir.
like I said, we got a couple of guys that got injured. Malachi, I'm hoping that he's okay. I know Kool-Aid got a little banged up, and so get those guys rested and well because we're gonna need them.
Yeah.
So
But let's go back to the offensive side of the ball. Jalen Milroe, man. When you look at his numbers, 13 for 18, 194, 3 touchdowns, 3 passing touchdowns, and 2 rushing touchdowns. Made history with made history with that. But you look at that, you be like, oh, he didn't really do too much of nothing. No, he did a lot. He
he
did a
did.
lot. He took control of this offense. That ought to show the world that yes, he took command, he took the lead of all the quarterbacks, and one of the things we'll talk about with the quarterback room, how we heard yesterday that Tyler Buckner was quarterback 2 and Ty Simpson was 3. I
Right,
was quite shocked to hear that, but hey, but if you was really paying attention to what was going on in the fall practice, you kind of heard like that last week that Tyler Buckner was going crazy. But
right,
honestly, I didn't think he was going that crazy when he
right,
jumped to number 2.
right. Yeah, we started hearing late in fall camp that he was having great practices and even like in the scrimmage. They say he had a good scrimmage, but I'm with you. I thought at this point it's a little bit too late, and maybe he came in the system a little bit too late to take over or over jump one of the other guys. But hey man, we all just listening, so we don't know. And he came out and he balled. One thing I can say about him, he put a lot of air on the ball.
Yeah,
He put
yeah,
some air on that bad boy.
yeah,
And he has wheels too. So I'm confident in him. And I did like what I saw in Ty Simpson as well. I know he didn't get much playing time, but he did come in. He looked poised, clean throws, and he has some wheels just like the other two. They're not
just
fast
like
as Miro, but if they need to get out and get, at least scramble for the first down or some positive yards, they are more than capable of doing so. So
yes. And that was something I was speaking on too before the season. I'm like, before the season, I said, well, all these quarterbacks have the same qualities. It's just Miro when he do it with his legs. It's just a whole different type of thing. But all three of them have the same qualities,
right,
and that's why it makes sense for Tom Maurice. But we're gonna talk about the rushing part of the game since we on that. Jalen Milroe ended up being a lead rusher in this game as well. So he had 7 carries for 48 yards and 2 touchdowns, of course. I do want to see more from the running back room. I think we can provide that. I want to see more from the running back room though.
right. And that's one of the things I said that we got some areas that we need to work on. I don't know if it was by design that tonight that we didn't run the ball as much. I did wish I saw better run blocking. The line opened up more holes for those guys. There was some holes, here and there, but I would rather saw longer runs, like just gaping holes for them guys just to
Yeah,
hit, like especially against that caliber of a team that we were
yeah,
playing. And that's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, we're gonna have to get man. Listen, we got McClellan, Williams, Jam Miller, Richard Young, and hey, so we have the backs. So this running game has to get going. I'm kind of thinking maybe it was by design a little bit that we didn't see as much running as we would have liked to see. Maybe in preparation for next week. You know, maybe showing Texas that, hey, listen, we do have quarterbacks that can throw. So now you just ain't gonna stack the box on us, or you
Yeah.
know, maybe I don't know. That's just me thinking, wishful thinking. You know.
And when we start seeing Miro air it out in my head, I'm like, I hope Texas come with the mentality that we're gonna make Miro beat them with the arms. I hope they come out with that. I kind of hope
Right.
they come out with that mentality.
Right.
Like, beat us with your arm. Yes,
Right.
because I think, listen, Isaiah Bond today was 5 catches, 76 yards, 1 touchdown.
Right.
We start seeing the tight ends come in and emerge. Marvin Knee Black,
Yes, sir. I'm liking
Jermaine
what I'm seeing.
Burton, Jermaine Hands Burton,
Hands,
as
baby.
Kangaroo Black would say.
Hands, baby.
I'm just
I'm
saying,
liking.
man. I
I'm
think,
liking what I'm seeing from Amari. Yeah, I'm liking. Yeah, he's gonna listen. I think under Tommy Reese, he's gonna be a serious weapon this season, bro. You know, and we got a little taste of him tonight. He got him a touchdown and some catches and different. But I think he's as the season progresses, he's gonna be in that rotation heavy. Um, we saw a lot of two tight end sets tonight.
yes, I was about to bring it up. Yep.
So we know these tight ends are going to be involved.
Yes.
You
I
know,
love it. I love what I see. I love what I see. So let's go over the total yards, passing yards, rushing yards that Alabama had. Alabama
okay,
had a total yards of 434,
okay,
passing yards 226, rushing yards 208, yards per play was 6.8.
okay.
I think that was pretty nice production, man. And
It is. Like I said, wasn't too much. We weren't gonna show all our hands, but I think it was a nice even balance. You know, and as the season goes, those rushing yards are gonna gain. Though we're gonna add to those rushing yards.
yeah,
So
so this Jermaine Burton had 3 catches other night, 62 yards, 1 touchdown. Martin E. Black had 2 for 49 yards with 1 touchdown. Kobe Prentice had 3 catches, 20 yards. So I like that. We had matter of fact, CJ Dupree had a reception. Malik
right,
Benson, he only had 1 catch for 5 yards. Jalen Hill had 1 catch for 5 yards. That was the one Ty Simpson threw to him, the slant.
right.
Wardell had a catch. So that was nice from the wide receiver room. Wide receiver room, I liked that. I liked that.
I'm gonna tell you something. I like what I saw from Hill, even though we didn't see much, but I think we might start seeing him a little bit in the rotation, brother.
Because he was on the field quite often.
He was.
He was
That's
on
what
the
I'm
field
getting at.
quite often.
Right.
And
So
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
tell you, at one point, it was early in our season. I picked him to be one of my dark horse receivers of this team.
Okay.
I picked
So
him to be so it looked like it might come to a thing because after he get his feet wet a little bit more games, he get this feel of this thing. He gonna be burning some people, bro. He gonna
right,
burn. He gonna be a burner, bro.
right. And listen, man, we need them guys to emerge. We need those guys to step up and take control. So we may not have one, like I said, a really number ones per se, but that's okay. If we got 3, 4 different guys we can go to, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
Because at that particular point, you ain't just doubling this guy because we know he's the guy, or you know what I'm saying, or that guy because he's supposed to be the guy. We got 4 guys that's you know what we didn't have
what?
tonight? Any drops?
No drops.
No
No
drops.
drops.
He didn't
No
have any
drops.
drops.
And since we on the wide receiver room, what's going on with Ja'Cory Brooks?
I don't know. I don't know, brother. Listen. I'm not there once again, but it's me in my mind just thinking maybe a lot of those drops we hear about in the camp may have been him or
That
something.
That's what I automatically thought. I said, was those drops coming from him a lot? Because I was hearing he had drops, but I'm like, was it happening to him too often?
Right.
And my son was like, dang, he the wide receiver. He came in clutch for us in the past. I said, that just show you, bro. It don't matter what year you in or what year you
Right.
whatever. You gotta keep working, bro. Because if not, you can get your position taken at any time if you feel like. And I ain't saying he's slacking off. I don't know what's going on there. Like you, I'm not there, but
Right.
you gotta continue to keep working because somebody is coming for you at all times.
Right. Right. So, I mean, listen, this I like what I'm seeing from Prentice, Buns, and Hands. You know, I'm liking what I'm seeing from all three, and uh, and Hill, and Hill.
Yeah,
I forgot about him. So you know, hopefully Bruce can get it together. Whatever's going on, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he, you know, like a little injury bug or what may be, or if it's a drops or whatever. But hopefully he can get it together, man, and get in the lineup and contribute.
but I will say when he got out there, they put him in the slot. He looked at nice. He when he came off the line running route, he did look nice. I
Right.
will say that. I did he did look nice. I was like, that might be a spot for him that might
Right.
need to be it. So one more thing before we get off.
Hey, what's up?
Miro for Heisman? It's early.
Listen,
I know it's early.
listen.
I know.
It's early. It's
He might not
MTSU. But if
he
he
might
keeps this up, if he can keep like I said, he was like you said, he was very poised in the pocket, right? And he made some sound decisions and some beautiful passes. If he keeps this going, I think his name will be in the hat. I really do think he will emerge as like maybe later on down the line, like we got to put this Miro guy
yeah.
in the mix because he's doing some great things. All the things that they said he couldn't do, he did. He
Yes,
matured
sir.
a lot. I was listening to the commentators, and I got to give the commentators credit for this. They was talking about his foot, you know, his footwork. I
Mm-hmm.
started looking at the footwork, and I'm like, he's got some pretty decent footwork right now. And you know, that was an issue last year, or whatever. So whatever his downsides were last season and before, it looked like he took serious and really worked on what he needed to work on for himself, and it looked like it's gonna pay off for him. So
Yes.
I'm happy for him, brother. I really am. You know, I know a lot of naysayers may be a little butt hurt tonight, but hey, listen, if you're a Bama fan, if you say you're a Bama fan and you're a true Bama fan, right? Him having a good showing is only great for the team.
Um,
You
yep.
know, don't get mad because you didn't want him to play. You should be happy that he came out and looked great. You know, that's just common sense.
Then as a Bama fan, that add on top of that even more, you ought to feel comfortable what's behind him if it don't work out. Like,
Right,
cause like we say, it's Middle Tennessee. We're not bragging that we beat the brakes off of
right,
Tennessee. We wanted to see how our team was gonna look. How are they gonna be flying around the ball on defense? What their demeanor was. You can tell they had a whole different
right,
mindset today. You know what I'm saying? You can
right.
tell business was on their mind today.
Business was on their mind. Cause you look, if we go a year back, even 2 years back, to a team like Middle Tennessee, that caliber team, we look very lackluster
Yep.
coming out. You know, we look lackluster, man. We drug our feet. We probably didn't get a score to the third, fourth possession or something. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the other team got a even if it was a field goal, points on the board before we do, and then we'll wake up and we start playing a little bit better. You know, but this showing is just showing that we're coming out, like you said, with business on our mind. We're coming out solid. So that's why we're happy. We're happy with the things that we're seeing. We see some things that could be cleaned up, but we're happy that these guys are coming out. They're
Yeah.
attentive. They're flying to the ball on defense. We got a takeaway tonight. We got two takeaways tonight.
Yep.
We got two take. We had an interception and we had Blackshaw take away the ball. We
Three
haven't saw
sacks.
that in a while.
What was it? 3 sacks?
Three sacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we hadn't saw that in a while. So those are very, very positive things. And like Nick Saban Jr. said, we're not hooping and hollering about beating Middle Tennessee. It's just we're excited to see that we come out with some urgency and a game plan and not backyard ball. So
Yeah. So before I got on, I got caught up because I was checking one of the comments from the Tennessee video I did today. He said, "Why you saying Virginia easy team like y'all ain't playing Middle Tennessee, Junior?" I said, I wasn't saying Virginia was easy like that, like I'm taking a shot at them. I'm saying it is the athletes don't match up. I expected Tennessee to beat the brakes off of them. No, I said an easy team. I wasn't saying it like, oh, they played the cupcake guy. I wasn't
right,
definitely wasn't saying it like that. But
right,
you know, I expected Tennessee to do what they did. I just expected more from their pass game, but they got it done with the
right,
run game. You know what I'm
right,
saying? They got it done with the run game, and I can say it was Virginia, but their defense looked a lot better than last year's defense. So they might take a step back. I don't know. It's early. It's early.
right,
But they, to me, with the defense I seen today and the run game, of course, they looked at more of a complete team today. I will say.
right.
I just expected more from the pass game, but heck, they might have been actually was holding back some too as well.
Right. They're not showing their whole hand, like, hey, listen, we know we're gonna beat these guys, so you know,
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, man, appreciate you for coming on. Y'all, please like and subscribe to the channel. Please
That's
do
right.
that for me. Please, please, please. But
Not only
it,
like and subscribe, but like, subscribe, and share.
more importantly, share.
Share.
Yes.
Please do that. All right, brother. Well, it was good coming on talking to you.
Yes, sir.
And of course, as always, roll tide, baby.
Roll Tide. We out.
We out.